YouTube, it's Lasik Victoria. I hope you guys can see this video. I'm just gonna shoot a quick video while I'm driving. I'm actually driving to my appointment for my follow-up. People cannot drive. I get so annoyed like driving out here sometimes. But anyway, if you guys are not following my YouTube channel, then make sure you guys subscribe to Lasik Victoria on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Lasik Victoria. I'm actually going to don't mind me because I have a lot of things going on. I'm looking at my phone, texting. I know I shouldn't be texting, but I am. And I turn my music down for the sake of the video. If the camera slides during this video, just know that I'm on the interstate. So you guys probably could see that in the background too. Let's see here. You know. Okay, so basically, guys, if you guys don't know, I did my Lasik eye surgery. I did it yesterday at 10:15 a.m. to be exact. Was my scheduled time. Takes about an hour and a half. If you're thinking about getting Lasik, then this is me just telling you guys a little bit about Lasik. So you go in for your initial consultation. When you go in for your initial consultation, which I did earlier this week on Monday, you are told if you are a candidate for Lasik or not. A lot of people want Lasik eye surgery, but a lot of people don't realize that you have to get a consultation to see if you are even a candidate for Lasik. So needless to say, I was a candidate. When discovering if you're a candidate or not, they look at an array of factors. They examine your eyes multiple times, make you do tests with your eyes through lenses, even though it's not your glasses, through the lenses that are in the you know, the optometry like things. So they're basically checking your eyes, double checking your eyes to make sure that you're coming out like with roughly the same numbers to make sure that they're about to do the proper procedure. So during that consultation, that is what you are finding out. If you are a candidate for Lasik, what your vision could come back up to if you are a candidate. My vision was able to come up to 20/20, in some instances 20/15. If you guys are not aware, the lower the number positive, like 20/15, good. That means one eye could come to a vision of 20, another eye can come to a vision of 15. And then, you know, but my overall, I can come to a 20/20, which means once the Lasik procedure would be, the surgery would be done, which would mean I could come back up to 20/20 vision without glasses. So for me, it's taken, like, I've worn glasses since I was 14 years old, 13, 14 years old, maybe 14. And for me, I always needed my glasses. So up until now, I'm 25 now, so I had my glasses for 10 years. Now, this was exciting for me because I have been debating it. I've been in college, I've been, you know, like, I'm done with my undergrad and all that stuff. I'm actually in my last semester of grad school. However, I have been active, I've been doing things, and I would get sick of having to try to find my glasses when I feel like I lost them, sick of having to try to put my glasses on to play like a physical sport. Like I'm on a softball team right now, and sometimes the hackle of glasses are just annoying. So there was like so many factors that I've always considered as being a problem. So I decided to do the Lasik. I don't know how the guy next to me, I don't know if you guys could see me. I know I have my camera on, but the guy in this Wrangler right next to me, he was on the phone, but he has all the windows like removed. So I don't know how he can hear his conversation. Another story. Anyway, I didn't want to wear my glasses, you know, all the time, especially when you're going somewhere, you're trying to be cute or something. You don't have time to try to put your glasses in your little small purses or your little clutches or anything like that. So I was more so annoyed so many times having to wear glasses that I'm like, that's it, I'm going to find out if I'm a candidate for Lasik. Went to my visit, just like I explained, found out I was a candidate for Lasik. Ended up I knew this was something that I wanted to do, but I think a lot of things cross your mind when you're about to do it. You have to realize that you only have one set of eyes. So, you know, everything kind of floods your mind a little bit at that moment, but not a lot. So then I ended up getting to a place where I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna get Lasik, and the lady's like, well, we do it on Thursdays and Fridays, which, you know, when do you think you'll be doing it? And I was like, definitely before the new year. And she was like, how soon? I was like, really, like as soon as possible. So she was like, we have an opening Friday of this week or Friday of next week. And I'm like, let's do this week, let's just go all in, no brainer. then I'm thinking about next week and the rest of my schedule and how busy I'm about to be. I don't think next week would have been appropriate. This week was the perfect like timing for me to do this. So I was like, forget it. We're doing it today. I mean, we're doing it Friday. That's what I told her on Monday. We're just gonna do it Friday. So we did. And so I went in on Friday. Basically, they give you a packet before you leave, and this packet is basically really good for you to take a look at before you come back, because it tells you like the risk involved in getting LASIK. It tells you so many different things that you need to read about to ensure that's what you want to do. You know, they also give you some like aftercare instructions, and this is like them giving this to you before, but it's most of this is post and then while you're there to fill out. And you know, don't sign if you go to LASIK Plus, which is where I went, or you go to any LASIK place and they give you the package prior to you going back, do not initial in the boxes saying that you understand anything until you take that paper back. That is just for you to read until you go back, because if you initial not in the, it's almost like a notary. You wouldn't sign in the section that you're gonna sign in without being present in front of a notary. Same thing. Don't initial and sign until you take the packet back to them after you've read precisely what's up. Now, me knowing that I want to do this, me knowing that I've heard a lot of great experiences and stories, and this is one of the first times where when I looked at YouTube, LASIK was actually had more positive reviews that I watched than negative. Actually more, like I would say over 90%. So, you know, I was definitely like, okay, yeah, this is definitely the way, this is the move. So I ended up getting the paperwork, everything filled out. But as I'm sitting there, I have these butterflies in my stomach, bro. It's almost like falling in love for the first time. I had these butterflies in my stomach that were like, bro, you only have one set of eyes. So then I started feeling like, okay, I only have one set of eyes. If anything should happen, anything should go wrong, then it's like, okay, I have this one set of eyes, and if, you know, it doesn't go right, then I'm literally going to be stuck because it's irreversible. So I'm like, okay, no brainer. You know, they give you different package options. Based on your eyes, they'll give you a quote as to what it will cost per eye. I ended up doing both eyes, and ended up, you know, make sure you ask about discounts, because I did get discounts applied, and that was wonderful. So I got like almost, I don't know how much, like definitely like almost $400 taken off of each eyes, or whatever, $400 or $500. Not covered by insurance, but different things such as like I think insurance or some other things will qualify you for like a discount. I was able to get that. Also, the location I went to reimbursed me for using an Uber to get there, because you can't drive yourself that day. So I used the Uber to get there. My brother picked me up when I left, but they reimbursed me up to 25 bucks. They reimburse you. So they reimbursed me the full 25 because I Ubered there. So that was actually nice to know. But I got the package that over a lifetime, if anything should happen to my eyes, I can go back and get treated for free. When I say anything, it's when I get to 40, if I see that I'm starting to need readers, they might be able to go in